You understand? I said, listen, if the nigga ain't one West, he ain't got on his arm or his chest. I don't give a fuck about the nigga. It's just me and my niggas. We royalty, yeah.
All right, Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUBK starting on a 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Right now, this is the ISUBK Las Vegas Boots on the Ground series. I'm out here with my brother, Keith. Man. He was kind enough to give us a moment of his time. First thing I want to ask you is, man, let them know what's going on right now, man. Let them know what's rocking out.
Hey, man, this is a Black Henderson event. It's about they support black businesses throughout the city of Henderson. You know, in a city like Henderson, where it's predominantly white, you know, we need that love and support from one another, right? So every year they do a family reunion. This is the 4th one. But throughout the year, they do a lot of events. They do a lot of meetups, networking events. You know, men get together, Monday night football type deal.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And so it's something for the culture, for sure.
So you said this is an annual thing right here.
Yeah, this is the 4th one.
Oh, yeah, that's what's up, man. So y'all make sure that black people have a way to coming together. You said somewhere that's predominantly white, right?
Yeah, in a city that's predominantly white. Right.
Yeah, that's beautiful right there, man. I want to ask you, historically speaking, right, we as a people have kind of had a difficult time coming together and doing stuff like this. You see what I'm saying? Why do you think it's so difficult for us to come together and do stuff like this more often?
Well, we've been conditioned. You know what I mean? We've been conditioned to believe that you my enemy. Right. We've been conditioned to believe that we can't trust nobody. We've been stripped from the things that has unified us in the past. Right. It is now different because this westernized culture. Right. And so to be able to put that aside and heal as a people and come together, man, this is an amazing thing. Right.
How do we break that condition? Do you think it's just going to take more events like this? Is it going to take the elders teaching the youth more? Like, what do you think it's going to take for us to continue to show our people, I'm not your enemy? You know what I'm saying? We brothers, we sisters, that we should come together. Where do we start?
I think because it is our trauma is multi-level and multi-generational, bro. I think it takes all of that, what you said. Right. It takes you doing interviews like this. It takes events like this. It takes grandmoms coming back to being grandmoms and grandfathers back to being grandfathers. I think it takes fathers back to being fathers. That's the key point. That's the thing that we're missing. If you notice, after the 70s, once we struggled when they pulled men out the home through the system, through welfare system, after the crack epidemic, right? Fathers have been taken out the home, and this is the result of it. And so, although it's conditioned, even though it's not our fault, it's our responsibility to heal. So we got to come back and do it together.
What you just said is so important. You just said how important it is to get the black father back in the home.
Indeed.
Right? I think it's important to notice that a lot of young men, in my opinion at least, they grow up violent and they grow up emotional because of a lack of a father. And you telling me right now that if we put the father back in the home, that spirit can be corrected?
Indeed. Once the dad is back in the home, so we got to understand that there's nothing wrong with emotion, right? But when it comes to us balancing each other, and that's what we need as husband and wife, as male and female. Women are predominantly emotional first, logic second. We're logic first, emotional second. And together we bring that balance for our kids. And when our kids have both parents, we're well balanced. We're more balanced. And so I think it's more important. I mean, to have our fathers in our lives, but most important to have both. You know what I mean? So.
No, I absolutely agree, man. Once again, this has been the ISUBK Boots on the Ground series. I want to ask you, if anybody wanted to reach out to you guys, anybody wanted to find out how to find you guys for next year, where would they go?
Man, they're on, now I'm just a member. I'm not the co-owners, but the owners are on, and the co-owners are on every social media site from TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I'm going there under Black Henderson and, search it and you'll find it. You know what I mean? It's the only one.
We're going to put the link right here at the bottom for you guys. If you guys want to check them out more, located in Henderson. They do this annually. They do this every year. They do it for the culture, man. Once again, this is the ISUBK Boots on the Ground series. And with that, shalom.
I got the hammer, you running, man. Come through your window like brother, man. Snapping your neck like a rubber band. Talking my call like the sun is setting. He told me murder you rappers. Because sending you vertical actors. Y'all got me coming with verbal attackers. I might attack you type physical too.